welcome to the next session of what is normally the game show, but today we're doing another 3-minute challenge. I'm going to build 3 minutes. I'm going to add hopefully a tower castle style addition to this house. Last time I built this much in 3 minutes. I think I went pretty small, so I went pretty safe. It looked pretty good. I didn't have time to add the rose bushes or anything on that side, but this is what happened. So we're going to try it again. I have a timer set for myself. It starts from when I say go, and we're going to build a tower section out from this side. So I'm going to get my first block out, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we are going to build a tower section. Yeah, this is what we're going to build. This is going to work, right? Too big. Great, this is not going well. Okay, we're going to go up. Go up. Go. This is not going well. Okay. 3 minutes is not a lot of time, but I didn't want to go 5 minutes because that would be even less time. It's improportional. Great. Oh, great. That's not right. There we go. That'll work for now. It looks big, but it'll be fine. Stairs. I didn't get any stairs. I'm going to do a slabs in. And then they got to get away in. Ooh, and then this has got to be supported. Okay, and then we gotta have a way in. We're gonna have a way in right here. And this is gonna be, this will work, right? Right. 1 minute, 30 seconds. It's raining, great. Okay, gotta have a ladder and a chest and a second story and a bed. Come on, get that bed placed in. Break that bed or I can't move it later. We'll do a pink carpet there and a thing there. And what else do we have time for? Hang a lantern from that. This could work. We could actually make this. And then that's gonna be this, and we're gonna have to have a carpet there. And what else do I want? Maybe a bookshelf, but no, not that kind. A chiseled bookshelf. Don't have that in the game. Okay. Just gonna. Sorry about the thunder. Just nothing I can do right now. Bookshelves up there. Okay, great. And painting. Gonna have to go random. And that'll work. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. That'll work. Close enough. And maybe a torch in there. Come on. Up there. Oh, okay, time's up. That is how much I could build in 3 minutes when I'm not sure 100% what I'm doing, I guess. That is our addition. It's kind of a... I didn't fix that part. Okay, well, that's just gonna have to stay ugly then. Okay, so what we added, this tower section. So you go in here, and there's a small, tiny bedroom up here. That's it. So, thank you for watching this session of the game show, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry about the thunder, by the way. Who knew there would be a storm? Bye. Welcome to episode 65 of the Create Mod series. My name is Sunny, and today we are going to be working on a lighthouse. So, let us begin then. Because I actually do have a plan this episode. I know, shocking. You would never have expected it. So yeah. Let us go this way. We are going to build... What's happened here? Did I move my train and, like, forgot the back 2 blocks? Let me check. This train looks complete. Queen Jelly the First looks good. Yeah. Okay, then what's wrong with this one? The back 2 blocks are missing. Yeah. Station is idle. But there is a train connected to this station. Oh, well, not right now. I moved it. Okay, well, before we do that then, let's go retrieve our train, shall we? And maybe put the back on. Also, we could sleep here, so. We're gonna sleep first. Most important part, of course. And then, we're gonna build a hotel here. Okay. And then let's take this train back, shall we? The Lily Faye is turning around. We're going backwards, people. We are going backwards. I can't imagine this train ride in real life. Yes, we drive with our doors open now, so I can see. Let's see. Let's arrive at our station. Okay, hold space. Arrived. Nope. We're approaching. Okay. Back. So now the back pieces are connected to the front. Why were they not super glued together? Okay, well, guess it's secured. The back pieces are going to be missing now, but it's going to have to be... We're going to make these then the... Oopsie, I have fallen in a 1x1 hole. Okay. I'm going to make these then the... What's the word I'm looking for here? I'm going to make some basalt things. What am I looking for? Fences. There we go. Found it. Okay, we're just going to make some basalt fences with this basalt. Because if you didn't make it with basalt, it wouldn't be a basalt fence. So let me find a crafting table, which for some reason I don't have. Yeah, I did want to build a lighthouse here. Okay, so here's a crafting table, which I'm taking. Thank you. Okay, background. This is very anticlimactic, but I'm gonna make it. Okay, and I noticed that like this is shaded and that's not. But anyway, here we go. Can I make basalt walls? Is that not a thing? Okay, I will just use some polished basalt then. This is going to be the breaking point. You're not going past this point, you're going to have to take another train. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. I will reconnect that. Perfect, okay. That's good then. Alright, now, next order of business. Lighthouse. We're going to build the lighthouse right here in the sand. This says castle. Lighthouse, lighthouse. Okay, now, we don't have much to start out our lighthouse with, but we're going to start out with a layer of diorite to form the frame. 5x5 should be okay, probably. Who thinks 5x5 is okay? I might make these sides 6x6. Okay, and then the door is going to be right here. We're going to have a nice oak door. That's representing the door. And then I'm definitely going to use some limestone around here just for some texturing. And then I'm going to go get my white concrete. Even though I do have some more diorite, I'm going to go get my white concrete, and then we can make this. I'm trying to texture it, but I'm going to run out of white concrete real fast. This is my cream puff enchanting setup. I don't know why I made it look like a cream puff, but it looks like one, so I stuck with it. White concrete. Where did I put it? There it is. White wool will work too. Any other white blocks? Nothing, it seems. Gonna need any piece of glass I can get. We'll start smelting that sand. I can't get rid of the lava. We'll smelt. Do you have planks of work? I said start smelting, so I really wish I could make this jump. Let me see. I don't see a way to make this jump yet, but we'll work that out later. Continuing on. Past the cream puff, past the mechanism barn, past the train station, we're going to build a lighthouse. Here we are. Okay, and we're actually going to incorporate some of this as concrete. Just get that concrete feel started, so people know this is actually supposed to be concrete. Mixed with stone, because I'm sure there was stone bases on lighthouses. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to build up with a second layer of concrete. And if I stop placing the concrete everywhere, we might be more efficient. There we go. There we go. Second layer of concrete. Perfect. And then we'll do a third layer of concrete. Let's mount the ranks. Okay. If I can... I'm not going to make it, am I? Nope. We are going to finish that like that. And then... let's see. I'd love to continue, but I need more... Now, the next thing we need to do is decide how tall we want our lighthouse to be. So how tall are we thinking? Tall? Short? What are we thinking? Has it got to be tall? Because this is not an ocean. I just realized that. Is this an ocean? Okay, it's a lighthouse in a bay. I don't think there ever has been a lighthouse in a bay. I guess there could have been. But anyway, we're going with a lighthouse in a bay, so... So if that's in a bay, it really depends on what we want. So this is how tall I can go. I could go pretty much this tall without running out. So that's the start of our lighthouse. It's looking good. We definitely need more white concrete and a door for sure. And there should be a big bell up at the top. So not a bell, light. So that's as much as we could start progress. Let's see if we can get some groundwork done. I am going to use some of this to build things that don't really make sense yet, but they will. Like this side. How tall do I want this to be? This tall? This tall, we think? I don't know, maybe? And then if we put the light on top of that. I don't know, maybe a little bit, we'll go a little bit taller. And then, yeah, we'll go a little bit taller. If I can get up there. Okay. Okay, how tall is that? Okay, and then I think we'll start the light right there. So, this far across. How am I going to get down? Yes, I did just think about that when that happened. Okay, here we go. Go down. Alright, nice. So, that's how big our lighthouse is going to be. We could start the light right there. And then, so what I want to do is, it's kind of hard to explain, but I want to, from right here, build one of the there we go. one of the lighthouse things. So I'm gonna mount the ranks, eat some bread, mount the ranks again, and we're gonna place. So and then if we had the wood, we could finish this off with some simple woodiness. Let me go grab some. Why do I have... Yeah. Okay, so simple woodiness, and I really need to be able to cross this. There we go. This is my well. This is an infinite water source. Okay, wood. Actually, this looks really good for something. And then we'll also finish it off with some... I might use this sand, actually. Sleep. Sleep, please. Okay, I think I have this door, so we might use it. We might actually use a birch door. I still need some wood, though, so I'll cut down a tree. In truth, I need like 2 slabs, but I don't have any wood, so we're gonna have to go get some. Wood. Where would I find wood, me? Where would I find wood? This is wood. It's definitely what I would define as wood. I'm gonna go get the wood. Gonna go get the wood. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful wood. Also, I need this ugly treeless trees down. There's it's just the modded trees that didn't make it. And only to a certain range, I believe. I believe there is a range when the modded trees fixed themselves. Gonna have to move over. Now let's see if I can do this. Okay. This is not, I guess, the ideal method. It's certainly a method, though. Can I not make that jump? There's no chance. We're just gonna migrate our way over this way. Okay. Here's a tree. Just gonna drop some wood down from it. Just get it looking a little less ugly. Because it looks so nice with modded, but since the mod broke, it hasn't worked. And even though you reload it, the game, no matter how many times, it does not fix. So that means that it just has to go. Oh no. Yeah, saw that coming. Exactly the reason I said, oh no. I saw it coming. There wasn't really going to be a way to survive that, but that's okay. I just need some wood. Let's grab the wood first. Let's put some stuff back on. Okay. That's mine. This is mine. These are mine. Yeah. Okay. Give me this. Thank you. Alright, that's good. That's as much as I needed, really, so we're just gonna have to break this really ugly pillar. The thing that's gonna annoy me is that one piece of wood, so I'm gonna have to break it. So we're gonna break this pile of dirt just to rebuild it and break it again. It's a genius plan, I assure you. Okay. This wood, it's going down. Up we go. Perfect. It's coming down. Any other wood that wants to face me? None. Okay. And down we go. We finally got all the wood we needed. Let's go place that last block on. Well, the last block for today, that is. Let's go place that block on. I still have a lot of wood up here to get rid of, but we'll work that out as time comes, I guess. Let's go. Past the cream puff, past the mechanism barn, past the farm itself, and to the lighthouse. Where did I put my crafting table? It doesn't matter, because I have plenty of wood. Okay, we're actually going to put this inside the lighthouse, so I don't have to keep thinking about it. Boom. Okay, now there are these oak windows, but I don't want those. I want slabs. No. No. And then, and Okay, perfect. Okay. It still have 2 more left, so I might. Would that work? I don't know. So that's that, and then if I just had some sort of cauldron or something, but I don't right now. So maybe. Oh, no. It won't let me. Okay, we're gonna try a different block. Okay, that is. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna replace the floor with this ochre block that I've never used before. Since I've never used it, we're gonna use it because it's interesting, and it's more interesting than nothing. So we're gonna use it. Let me fix this. Perfect. Gonna fill in the floor with this ochre. Okay. Is it placed different directions? I think so, but that's okay. And then we're gonna make a door. And then we need to make some I was gonna say utensils. That is not the word I meant. I meant more like what is the word I meant? I don't know at this point. But something. I think I meant furniture. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have a couch, and then he's gonna have to have, I don't know why he's the lighthouse keeper, I guess. This, and you're gonna want your window. You know, everybody wants a window, so you're probably gonna want that kind of a window. And then it's gonna have to be sailing like, so we're gonna have to put something on the wall. What am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna try to make an anchor. It's supposed to be an anchor. What does an anchor look like? Anything like that? Does an anchor look like that? Does an anchor look like that? It's kind of got 2 curves, which is what I was going for, and it's got 2 like up there as well. I'm gonna do this, just 2 seconds. Yes, okay. It's kind of an anchor. It's intended to be an anchor, at least. Does that look like an anchor? You could see it. Okay, if you use your imagination, it looks like an anchor. And then, yeah, so that's going to be, I believe, that basalt. Nope. I think if I had more of it, but for right now, he's definitely going to need a chest, and that's a coat rack. I know you can't tell. I wish it looked more like one, but that's what I'm going for. I know I don't need carpet, but I'm just going to top that off with carpet, and a nice center carpet. Actually, we'll put it in front of this. Okay, this is what we have for now, and it's time to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Still here. But now bye.